Hey church, it's Jonathan. So happy to be here today to jump on here and share some thoughts. First off, Ashley and I, we miss y'all. We love y'all. Can't wait to get back in service with y'all. Hopefully that'll be soon. But we hope y'all are doing good. So I wanted to jump on here today and just talk about one of my favorite things, and that's worship. I know that Pastor Connor has taught a lot about what worship is, what worship is not. It's not just a song. It's not just a set time in a service. It's a lifestyle, and it's a weapon. And one example of that is probably one of my favorite stories from the Bible. Paul and Silas. This is when they were beat, and then they were thrown in jail just for sharing the good news of Christ. And I want to read a scripture out of Acts chapter 16, verse 25. It says, "But at midnight, Paul and Silas were praying and singing hymns to God, and the prisoners were listening to them. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were shaken, and immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's chains were loosed." One thing that really stands out to me is when they prayed. They prayed at their darkest time, at midnight. So physically, it was dark outside, but spiritually, it was dark. But what did they do? They didn't gripe about it. They prayed and they worshiped. They used worship and prayer as a weapon. There's been a lot of times in our life that we didn't feel like worshiping. That's probably one of the last things that we wanted to do. But we worshiped. We took our focus, just like they did, off of their problem and put our focus on the one that is bigger, that's stronger, that's able to take care of that. And when they did that, what happened? The walls fell. The doors swung open and their chains were loosed. It goes on to say that the prison guard, when he woke up from his sleep, he saw the walls down, he saw the doors open, he saw the chains loosed, and he was going to kill himself, just because that was his job, to keep the prisoners from leaving. He was probably going to be put to death if they left, but as a lifestyle of worship, Paul cried out and said, "Hey, look, we're still here, so don't harm yourself. Don't hurt yourself, because we're all here." And through that lifestyle of worship and prayer, the prison guard, he saw that, and he went to Paul and said, "Hey, what can I do to be saved?" And not just the prison guard got saved, but his whole family, his whole household got saved. So that really stands out to me is no matter what you're going through during your darkest time, just worship and live a lifestyle of worship, because through this, the prison guard and his family got saved. So I want to encourage us that no matter how long the sickness goes on, no matter what situation that you're walking through, no matter how it feels, no matter how it looks, just worship. Worship. Use worship as a weapon to take your focus off of your problem and put it on the one whose arms are outstretched. They're open wide, and he's wanting us to run to him and give him that, because he is able to take care of that. And one more thing I want to challenge us on is this weekend, when we're having church at home, you might be having church with your kids, with your spouse, or other family. But I want to encourage us and challenge us to stand up and worship and sing, just because your worship could have a huge impact on somebody else in that room. Just like the prison guard, Paul and Silas's songs and their worship had a huge impact on his life, just because he got saved. So I hope this blessed you as much as it has blessed me. We hope y'all are doing good. Can't wait to see y'all. We'll see y'all soon.